Hello and welcome to the Major Troll Podcast. I'm your host Alex. I'm here with my co-host Trent and Kyle, wherever they are. How you guys going?
I'm good. Good. How you guys?
Kyle?
Kyle said good whilst I was talking.
I said it at the same time.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to realize that. I was like, Kyle, how are you? And then just nothing. I was like, oh wait, he said it whilst I was saying it.
Yeah.
I just like had a memory of just good.
So yeah, guys, if you haven't noticed, there should be video. I hope so.
Hopefully, yeah.
We're using a program that's it's in the works, and my internet's not too good, and I'm hosting it all. So, I don't think the videos will be as good. There'll be 1 week where the videos will be sick, and there'll be 1 week where the videos will be eh. So this is the week where the videos will be eh. And yes, we are late. We're gonna blame that one on. We're gonna blame that one on Trent.
Fault.
Yeah, his
Literally.
audio cut out. And it was all fine. Like the audio looked good. And then you'd open it and it'd go, he'd be like, yeah guys, so, and we just talking, but no, like, you could see him talking, but there's no sound coming out, and then it'd come back into it.
The file just got corrupt.
Yeah. So we're releasing a bit of a mini episode out, which is a bit weird for us, but,
Bit
we need
bite-sized,
some content up.
bite-sized version of us.
So, I guess we'll just go with it. So, how have our week and a half since the last podcast been? What have we been up to? Uni?
Bit stressful with the 113 assignment, ain't it?
Yeah. Have you guys started putting your drafts yet for it? And got your drafts?
I had mine today.
Yeah, I had mine yesterday. I got called out in front of the whole class.
What?
So I was talking. So no one was speaking in the class, and I was like, oh, right, because I thought it was pretty good. And she's like, oh, so anyone like that? We got like a peer review sheet that we had to go through. And I was with this guy, and we're like, yeah, I was like pretty good. Like, we both got above 80 in our like peer review ones. Like we did pretty well. And then I was like talking about it, and she goes into this like the first question really in depth about it, and I'm like, I've read it once. I like trying to think of what to say. I read it once, and I didn't have it in front of me, so I couldn't even tell her what it was. And then I was like, oh, let me mute my mic. Let me go think about it, and I just muted my mic and didn't talk the whole class again because I was so embarrassed. And then the guy, because his internet didn't work, so I had to call him on the phone so we could talk. And I texted him like, oh man, I had a biggest mind blank, and he's like, yeah dude, that was pretty dog for her to like call you over to the class, but it's alright.
We had the same one in our one, but like Jody was just sort of chilling in ours. She just come into our groups and be like, so have you done it? And we're like,
That's what ours was like. It was actually really sweet.
Except
we got Muhammad.
Ours she didn't come in once. Like, she didn't come into the class at all. Our break room anyway. She didn't come into our breakout room once. And I was like, really? Like, surely...
I hogged our tutor so much. He came into our class first, and instantly I was just like, he was like, any questions? I was like, can you read all of mine and just tell me how I can improve?
I had so many questions,
I
but I couldn't ask her because she didn't come in. And I was like, sick. Woo! But yeah, it's alright. I think mine's pretty... Have you pretty much finalised it, or how are we looking with it?
I was pretty happy with mine, but
Yeah.
Muhammad gave me some things I could improve on, so I'm going to do that and then I'll be finished.
not gonna stitch myself in or nothing, but haven't done that much of it. Well, I've done a fair bit. Like I've done about half of it, or three quarters of it. So yeah. I
mean, I'm the same. I've done about 800 words, but I've just got like a conclusion to write. That's about it. And then I've just got to go through my. What are you guys doing? Like an explainer or like what format?
I'm thinking of doing a blog.
Yeah.
Yeah, blog post, but like in the kind of like an explainer. Like
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've got like my headings, like who is who, like because I'm doing it on the Heinz company and false advertising. It's like, who is the Heinz company? Why were they in court?
Class doing that.
It's a good case. It's a really good case. But I'm like, why are they in court? What is the consumer law and that kind of stuff? Just like really broad headings that I can delve into.
Yeah, makes it easier to then also like then get the words in there because I struggle with writing like
it gives me something to write about because I'm struggling with like coming up with the content. But if I can have a topic that I'm writing about, then...
it's like you're answering mini questions.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, which is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about all this in the podcast that I stuffed up, didn't we?
Yeah,
so,
yeah we did.
I was like going, I swear we already talked about this.
Yeah, that's why it sounds familiar. On that, let's talk about what we talked about the other time with haircuts. So let's go back to, I mean, you can probably see what I've done. We haven't, no, because the last podcast we did was the week before it, wasn't it? Where I shaved it. Right? Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was
I think
hyping.
it was,
yeah.
It was hyping it up. It was like we recorded it the Friday before it happened, because it happened that weekend, and then we released it on Monday, so they hadn't seen it. So
And I've been saying for like the past 3 weeks I got a crap haircut, and now this is the first time they can see it because
because
it's all grown back now though. It's like it's not even bad. Like
Yeah,
the back of my head
it's not
isn't
even a
shaved.
bad haircut. It's just because it's literally just we've been that slow with recording.
A lot of issues with this.
Yeah, I mean, it's
No.
all part of it. Like we're trying to work it. I mean, it makes it so much harder now that we're in here.
FIFO, you know.
FIFO,
They'll really fail often.
FIFO.
But yeah, if you didn't notice, my head was shaved. I didn't actually
Okay,
give it.
good.
I wasn't actually gonna. I had two options. I was gonna go blonde or I was gonna shave my head. But what happened is that we had a charity Connect 4 tournament like 2 weekends ago. And we were raising money for Oz Harvest. And I said that some guys were asking to get like the people like saying, "Oh, shave your beard for 2K," and I messaged the owner. I was like, "Oh, if we reach 2.5K, I'll shave my head." And so he put it on the mainstream. Everyone knows now, and then we reached 3K donation, $3,000 in donations, and then I shaved my head live on stream. So it's on my Twitter. If you want to go check it out, bit of a plug.
Oh, he's plugging his own Twitter.
Plugging my own
own
Twitter. But yeah, it's quite a good. It was good. It was for a good cause. But now I have a bald head and my girlfriend is very happy with me. So
Should dye it blonde as well.
Yeah?
So you can get two. Yeah, dye just the roots blonde.
just go blonde now. So it's just stuck there.
Yeah, you look like when Bart Simpson saved his head off in The Simpsons. His hair.
Yeah. Right.
Well, thanks guys. It's
Oh.
been a great.
Actually, interesting thing that happened in my 113 tutorial this week. Jody was teaching me how to cook.
Right.
She was trying to teach me how to cook pasta. So, because I said I didn't know how to cook anything.
Yeah.
So she
How
gave
do
me
you
like a
not
full
know how
recipe.
to?
How do you know how to cook pasta?
You literally just have to put it in boiling
You
water.
boil
right?
water and you pour
Yeah,
the
I
pasta
kinda-
in.
What? I said I didn't know how to cook anything, and then she was like, "I'm going to teach you how to cook pasta," and she like went really like slow. She was like, "Okay, so you get it out of the packet, and then you put it in the water. You heat up the water." And I was like, "Yo, I'm running this shit down." You know what I mean? I'm gonna cook
I
up
think
like
you should
Gordon
heat
Ramsay.
the water up before you put it in though. Oh, okay. Well, that was awkward.
Damn, I missed a step.
Yeah, no,
Thanks for
you
responding, everyone.
boil the water first and then you pour the pasta in.
Man, you guys just made me feel like I didn't know how to cook. I did hospitality for 2 years, and then I'm like saying stuff like that, and you guys are just silent. Like, a
Yo, I
minute.
just put it. If you saw the actual video, right, I made a face of like shock. I tried to. I can't even remember.
I was fixing
can't
my
actually remember.
headphones. I wasn't even listening.
Brilliant,
Yo.
brilliant.
Good
But
stuff.
Yeah, but that was a cool tutorial, you know.
It's alright. Speaking of cool tutorials, how good is 112?
Oh yeah, hands down. Oh wait, we can talk about Far Out. Have you guys heard what happened to me?
Oh, I saw that was hilarious.
Oh no, I
So
got
I'll-
like messaged.
I'll
by
give some
our
background to
tutor
what
and-
happened. I can give some background. So,
Oh,
was it the weekend they released? I think on the weekend the Australian government released a COVID safe app, which like what it does is it keeps it through Bluetooth. I downloaded it because actually I know it's kind of iffy, but it's gonna help in the stopping the spread. So what it does is it uses Bluetooth on your phone to recognize other phones that are in the area, and it tracks your health records. So if someone does go for a test and gets coronavirus, it'll recognize, like, if you've been within 1.5 meters or the Bluetooth range has picked it up, it'll give you a message to say go get a test, quarantine yourself because you've been in. So it's a good way to keep track of it. Like, it's probably the only way we're going to keep track of it in this day and age. But
Yeah.
it's a little sketchy because of the information sharing and all that. But the government have said they're not going to share any information to people that aren't health, professionals. But
I don't trust the government not to do that.
I mean, if it
I
was,
saw,
if it
I
was
saw a
fake, yeah, sorry.
fake. There was a fake picture that someone sent out. I'm pretty sure it was you that showed me, Alex. Like that
The
text
text
message.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's like you're 20 kilometers away from your home. Why?
I saw another one.
Please state your answer.
I was scrolling through it. last night, and I think it said you are 200 meters from a Dan Murphy. There is a $10 discount on this product. There was so many good ones going around. But anyway,
It's just become a meme.
it was so good. And so what we had to do, so we were given this task to make like a governmental ad that like look. So we had to sort of mimic a government ad. And then post it to Twitter and see if we can get reactions. That's all we've been doing. Like we went through Twitch streams, live streams, and just mess with people. And now we're like, let's just make fun of COVID-19. Like, who cares? So I made a gamer one and what else did I make? Like a concert one. Mine didn't get much traction really. What did you make, Kyle?
Oh, I made one of a tiny child playing a video game. Saying,
Yeah.
Don't get coronavirus.
Hashtag goal team. Hashtag goal team.
Hashtag goal team, boys.
Yeah.
And then said, Trent, what happened with yours?
Oh, mine was actually pretty sketchy. Like it was
yours
super...
yours was controversial.
Mine was risky. Like it was not like I made it knowing, and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, this is like gonna stir so much crap if it actually does take off, and it did, and I regret that it did, and I wish I hadn't made it now. But pretty much, yeah, I'll show you a picture of it on my screen. That's the ad there.
I'll put it up on the big screen because it's pretty
Oh yeah, it'll be
pretty
small as
blurry.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty blurry.
Pretty much, it's a picture of all these kids just like below their waists, just like standing next to each other, and it says, "COVID-19 is killing your kids. Download COVID Safe to keep them safe." And then it's got just like the COVID Safe logo and all that stuff.
And the Australian government logo, which apparently is illegal to use.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I'm deleting this now.
Did you delete it?
Yeah,
Really?
I got texted by Doug and Ted to tell me to delete
Oh,
it.
really? Far
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is some of the responses people said. Someone said, using that Gov logo on a fake pic is a serious crime now. Not sure about those sharing it. And then someone else said, thought kids were safe. This is fake. And then someone was like, is it? It would be good to know.
Like,
And
it's
then
so
someone
obviously
says-
fake, man. Like, I don't know how people pick up on it.
And someone said, so safe to go to school, but being killed if you don't have an app on your phone. And we laugh at the stupidity of US citizens ingesting disinfectant.
Yes, let's go. We did it, boys. I mean, Doug will be so stoked with that.
And someone retweeted it and was like, at Scott Morrison, so which one is it?
Far out.
Yo,
Dude,
And
we
it
did
got
so
over.
well.
It got over 1,500 views.
Really?
Yeah, I was shitting.
Far
I was like
out.
so scared. I was like,
nuts.
oh no, I'm gonna get jailed.
I saw remember Jess's ones, and Jess made one that looks like legit, like she painted it and all that kind of stuff. And she was getting, she was replying to the comments like, cool, when, and all that kind of stuff. All these people were saying like, this is so bad. I was like, cool. It was so
no.
funny. I'm loving one
Yeah.
too though. We're just messing with people for our tutorials. It's great.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
of us is
literally.
going to get sued one day, and it's going to be
Legit, we
I know.
will.
fucking lit.
The uni will like come down on us and be like, oi, chill out.
That's what happened to me because I got all this attention, and so I retweeted it and I said at Doug, at Ted, at Travis.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of like attention on this. What should I do? And then I just got all these private messages from them. Like Doug was like, "Oh yeah, that's so red hot, Trent, that you got that. It's so red hot, in fact, that I think it might be a good time to take it down." And Ted was like, "Trent, you can't be linking this to the university, so you have to delete this post."
Yeah, that's the problem with it. It's so, yeah.
Damn, we just kind of exposed ourselves even more that we're linking it to university in this.
Well, we
Yeah.
weren't intentionally linking it to the uni. We're just
And I'm so shocking with my like technology. Like I don't check my phone at all. Like you guys are messaging me and I haven't seen it for ages. And so Ted and that sent this like an hour ago, and I've just like seen it and I've gone, oh, okay, sorry, I'm doing it right now. Oh.
All the actions are done on our behalf and do not affect the university.
we aren't doing the university's views. Just
So,
our own views.
if you see any controversial posts made on our Twitters, it's not their fault
Way
that
to
we're
throw 'em
dickheads.
under the bus.
It's up on us.
Far out, righto. To end to end this off, Trent, do you want to give us a story of your father and what
All
happened?
right, yep. So I was in the middle of a tutorial, and I'm just sitting there like having a good time. Ooh, you guys hear that click?
That was
Small
good.
Click. Yeah, I just got my knuckle and
Those your knuckles went. I can't
yeah.
do it.
So yeah, I was sitting in my tutorial and I just hear a car honk outside, and I was like, "Oh, what the hell?" Look out, and my dog's running across the road. Benji. He's a King Charles Cavalier crossed with a beagle. Adorable dog.
Nice.
Yep. And
That's a rich person's dog.
Guy, I'm a dog.
sick. Fine. So yeah, he was running across the road, and so I was like crapping it. I was like, oh crap, he's just legging it, he's gone. And so I ran out of my room. I'm like, yo, Mum, Chase, Clay, these are my brothers. Someone get Benji. What's going on? Why is he running outside by himself? And no one's responding to me. And I'm just gradually getting louder and louder and louder. And all of a sudden, I just hear this upstairs, like just yelling, stomping. And then my dad just like runs to the stairs and he like leans over. He's like, Trent, I'm on a web conference. Shut up. Stop yelling. And then he turns and then he like pops his head back over and he's like, look what you just did to me. And he's like, his head's bleeding. And pretty much he was on his web conference and he's waited till the last possible second. He's like standing at the very edge, ready to go. As soon as everyone finishes talking, he just like spins around to walk out his door, but his door is like right in front of him. So he's just turned around and gone straight into it. Headbutted his door.
Yeah.
And split his forehead open. Got a Harry Potter scar now, probably.
Right.
But he blames me for that. He's like, this is all you, like, you did this to me, Trent. I'm like, no, pretty sure you walked into the door, not me.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you can say it's the dog's fault. Cause
yeah, we'll blame it on
the
Benji.
reason you were young.
Blame it on
Well, Benji, step your game on, my guy.
Shut up, come on, Benji. Pick up your game, man. Blaming all this crap on Trent. Pick it up, bro. I think we might end it there. Just a quick little episode just to make up for our misfortunes.
I apologise, everyone. It's all my fault.
Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Remember to subscribe. Remember to follow us on social media. Our Instagram's popping off now. So at Major Trouble Pod on Twitter, on Instagram.
Before we, like, on that note as well, we have to shout out Tori. All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Tori. So Tori's running our Instagram for us.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Tori.
Her personal's on our page too. So shout out Tori.
There's a shout out, Tori.
There you go. And we'll see you all next week. Have a good one.
See
Bye.